Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Always happy to be here on Mondays for our Monday trainings here for Holist. The good thing today, I went to get my hair done and I told my hairdresser she could do whatever she wanted. And now I'm like silvery purple. So I've got something new going on. It's pretty exciting. I trust her to do anything she needs. So today we're going to be talking about food prep a little bit more and how long we can keep our food safely, kind of our prepped food safely saved. So if you're ever wondering if you should toss the food you've stored in your fridge, I'm not just talking about things you buy, but like leftovers and meals that you prepare, like how long do they keep and for the best taste and also for safety. So I've got a friend who swears that eating expired food makes him stronger. And I'm pretty sure we've all got a friend like that, but we all know that's not the best advice. And none of this is medical advice, by the way. But I've got answers for you in this video, and none of them involves sniffing your food to see if they're still fresh. So just say no to the sniff test. So first off, I am Dr. Heather Hammerstedt from Holist, emergency medicine, lifestyle medicine, and integrative nutrition coach. We here at Holist are super passionate about helping you figure out how your brain and your body work around food, figuring out if it's weight loss, if it's fitness, if it's culinary strategy. We've got you. If you are here with us, drop a live into the comments or a replay into the comments. Let me know you're here. Any questions? Of course, these Monday trainings are always not just about what I'm talking about today, but if you have any other questions around food or fitness or weight or mindset work or anything like that, that's what I'm here for. So drop them in the comments and I'll do them live if you're here, or I'll come back to you in a little bit. All right. So now obviously it's pretty easy to tell with some foods how long you should keep them because they have a sell by or a use before date right on their package. So nearly every packaged item is going to have a date on it. But what about like the food that you make? I'm always trying to help you be more unprocessed and not buy so many packaged things. And so all these things that you're making now, because you've been following around and listening, like how do you know? So I was shocked to learn, for an example, that egg substitutes, the kind that come in a carton, only keep for 3 days after you open them. So for that one in particular, make sure you use them as soon as possible after you open the container, because you only know they last only a few days. So give me a like if that was news to you too. This 3-day mark is also about how long you should keep any leftovers or other prep meals in the refrigerator. So according to the US Food and Drug Administration, cooked meals should be refrigerated within an hour or two of cooking, and you should eat them within 3 to 4 days before tossing. So again, refrigerating for after an hour or two of cooking, and you should be eating them within 3 to 4 days. So now if you're planning on keeping them longer than 3 to 4 days, you should probably put them in the freezer as soon as possible after cooking. That way you know you're storing a super fresh meal instead of one that's already closer to going bad. Here's another great tip. Do you know what I'm talking about when frozen food gets like mushy and soft when you reheat it? It's the worst. Give me a like if you know what I'm talking about, even if you want to put it down, if you know what I'm talking about. Well, there are some things you can do to stop that from happening, and they have to do with keeping air away from your food and working with speed. So the most important thing you can do to make sure your food is always completely cooled before you put it in the freezer. So you can do that by refrigerating it before you freeze it for about an hour or so. I know that sounds like super painful, but cook it, put it in the refrigerator, set a timer, put it in the freezer, forget it. So then when you put in the container you're going to freeze it in, hopefully a glass one, make sure there's no extra air around the food. You can do this by using the smallest container you possibly have while making sure it's sealed really tight. When you put it in the freezer, make sure there's good airflow around the container so it freezes as fast as possible. This will help crystals from forming. Food stored in the freezer, can basically last forever, but after a few months their taste and texture starts to change a little bit. That's why it's a good idea to label them with the date and to use them before too much time passes. So 3 to 6 months is a pretty good guideline. So follow these tips will help you save money. Make sure those healthy meals you're cooking don't go to waste. Let me know if this video has been helpful. I'd like to give a heart or a like if it has. Thanks for watching. I'm super excited about a couple of things we have going on at Holist. Obviously, we have our group and personal weight wellness programs that enroll every Monday for personal and about every month or two for the group program. But we just launched this like awesome program for our alumni only. And I'm going to tell you anyway, because I'm excited about it, even though most of you are not Holist alumni yet. But it is basically focused on figuring out your inner saboteurs, and why you make the decisions you do in life and work and relationships, and really focusing in on how you can access the part of your brain that is going to counteract those saboteurs and help you hit life running. So, as always here at Holist, it's not just about food, it's not just about how much you weigh, it is about whole health, it is about your mental health, it's about your body health, it's about your relationships, it's about work, it's about figuring out like how to tackle life. That's why we're called Holist. It's your whole self. So, anyway, super exciting. If you want to hear about any of these programs, if you are an alumni, want to hear about the mental fitness program, if you have not yet come to Holist for help and want to hear about culinary strategy, fitness, or weight wellness, drop the word action in the comments. Happy to help you. Otherwise, talk to you soon. Cheers.